Hello, 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 my lovely gems, and welcome back to Gems Life Live. And we're going to get into some things. Hello, my lovely gems, and welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry I've been away. I've been dealing with some family things. So I'm back for another video, and I'm so glad to be here with you guys to share the news and all the gossip. So anyway, we have a good show today. What I wanted to touch base on is Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj actually got a brand deal with Maxim magazine, and she will be the creative director. She will be doing a lot of stuff. She has a swimsuit. She will be going through different looks. She'll be seeing who's on the cover of the magazine. It's actually a great brand deal. And she was quiet for a few weeks. So I think that's why, because she was actually doing all this work to set up to launch this brand deal announcement. And she did yesterday very cutely in her pool in her backyard with a Maxim bathing suit on. So we are so proud of Nicki Minaj. So there was a little controversy about it. Of course, Cardi had to be messy. She retweeted a tweet from one of her fans saying that Cardi B is truly a trendsetter and a trailblazer, and I love that for her. And this tweet came right out after Nicki Minaj made her announcement about the Maxim brand deal. So it seems to think that Cardi B seems to think she's the first to get one of these brand deals because she has the one with Playboy and she's the creative director over there, and she does, swimsuits and sees who's going to be on the cover and stuff like that. But what she fails to remember is Nicki Minaj has been getting brand deals. She had Moscato before Cardi B had the whip shots. She had Fendi in 2018 and she did her whole collaboration. That was huge. She got $10 million for that. And she's done many more brand deals. So Cardi B does Fashion Nova and she does like Reebok, you know what I mean? And Playboy. Like, to me, those are just classless. Not saying that they're not good money, but just, it's not the same scale as Nicki's brand deals, Moscato, Fendi, and Maxim. So try again, Cardi B. And let's be honest, Jay-Z has the same brand deal with the NFL that Cardi B has with Playboy. So Jay-Z actually is the trendsetter and the trailblazer, not you, Cardi B. So can you just let Nicki have her little moment, and you can just crawl under a rock somewhere. Anyway, back to the next topic. So Sidhu, he's actually a Brampton artist here from Canada. From India. Well, I think he was born in India and then he came here when he was about 16, I believe. And he was actually shot, killed in India. They are blaming it on a gang. He was entering politics in India, I believe. He was in politics. So I think he was getting pretty big. He might have been working with a rival gang, or maybe the gang that actually killed him was competition and was more in with the politicians. That's the thing. You never know how the underworld is linked to the politicians, especially in other countries. So maybe he was becoming a problem for them. And because as soon as they cut his security detail, he was gunned down the day after. So it does, to me, like, my opinion, allegedly, it seems to be a political issue as well as a gang issue. And usually in especially foreign countries where you don't know the politics, there is a lot of corruption. So I'm going to wait and see what happens, but chances are we are never going to know if the government was involved. Next topic, my friend and dear colleague for many years, Knia Singh. He had an interview with Friday from We Love Hip Hop, and he is actually running for the Humber, what is it? Humber Lake. So I think that's Black Creek. He is going to be the representative for that if you guys vote. So please do that because he's all about human rights and things like he's very informative and giving you the information you need to not get in trouble. So one thing that stood out about his interview with Friday is that he told a lot of people not to smoke weed in their car. Because if you smoke weed in the car, that gives them the grounds to do a lot more search. Plus also be able to find other things to get you in trouble for. So it leads to being charged for smoking weed as well. And then anything that they do find in the car, because now that gives them ground to search, then you can get in a lot more trouble. So he's just basically saying, cut back on the things that are making them have more rights to be able to search you and for you to get into more trouble. So I really love Knia. He's actually advocating for the Jane and Finch area as well, saying that the gentrification in these areas such as Jungle and Jane and Finch are really not helping the lower income people. They're being pushed out to the outskirts of the city, and it's just not good. He wants it to be more fair. He wants basically some of these builders that are building condos and stuff to set aside some units for the lower income people so that they don't get pushed out of their neighborhoods that they've been there for 30 years. There's people working in these neighborhoods and been living in these neighborhoods, families and everything. So if you really want to see change, especially if you're from these neighborhoods, you should definitely vote for Knia Singh. And you can find him at Elect Knia Singh on Instagram or Kniasingh. And also subscribe to We Love Hip Hop as well if you want to see that interview. So shout outs to them. And let's see, what else do we have on the docket? So we had Nicki Minaj, Sidhu, what happened to him? Rest in peace. And then we had Knia Singh as well. Oh, Tory Lanez. So Tory was spotted with Madonna, and I believe it was at the Celtics game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't exactly remember. It could have been a fight as well. And that was really odd of me to see. He's also saying that 6 years ago, he put out Chicks tapes, the mixtapes, and he's been sampling old R&B songs and pop songs, and people gave him a lot of flack for sampling those songs and then making money off it and new songs from it. And now he says, look at all these younger artists and drill artists doing the exact same thing, and it's totally saturated. So he was laughing about that. So I think it's crazy that a lot of these celebrities like Rick Ross, now Madonna, a few others are starting to hang around Tory Lanez, which makes me feel that they know something we don't about the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez case. Maybe he is innocent and the people that really know are starting to get around him again because Megan is going to be cooked in that trial. So we don't know. She has Rock Nation backing her, so we won't find out until the fat lady sings. But I do believe if she gets found guilty of lying, because she's not on trial, but if she gets found guilty of lying, that she will actually get in a lot of trouble. That's what I think. And Tory Lanez also did squash his beef with GGG member Top 5. I guess they got on the phone. Top 5 is incarcerated right now. He was deported from the United States, LA, and he is now here in Canada. I think he is awaiting his trial. A lot of people are saying he's going to get out soon. So if that's the case, then good for him. And hopefully he won't get in any more trouble because he could be able, if he gets out in time for Rolling Loud, I definitely think he deserves to be there since he did a lot to put Toronto on the map as far as the clout. He brought the academics wave and he really got things shaken up here. So that's really awesome. So hopefully he can be on Rolling Loud. We got Lil Tia Banks, and I believe she is on Rolling Loud. She's doing big things. She just posted the other day that she's at Atlantic Studios. So she is in LA, currently working in Atlantic Studios. So I do believe she will be the next to go. So a lot of these girls actually here in Toronto saying that they're the queen or the first lady or whatever you guys are saying, Lil Tia Banks, you better watch out for her because she's making some moves and she's making some big music moves and she can rap. I really like her. She's a natural body, just a beautiful girl and very talented. And I would definitely allow my kids to listen to her. So I'm really proud of her. And I always post her here on Gems Life. So I just wanted to give out a shout out to her. Hello, Tia. I can't wait to see you at Rolling Loud. And I will be there with my media team. So anyway, that's pretty much all for the news today. I have a few more stories that I'm going to do. So I will be back with another video. Please like, subscribe, and share if you care. And comment below on any of the topics that you seem to like. Okay, my lovely gems. I'll see you later.